Not long after Andy's escape, Red receives a postcard from Fort Hancock, Texas. There are no words, just a blank card with a postmark. But Red understands the message. Andy made it. He had reached Mexico and found his freedom. At Shawshank, Red and his friends often talk about Andy, reminiscing about his incredible escape. Yet, deep down, Red misses his friend. Years pass, and Red faces another parole hearing in 1967. This time, he doesn't try to impress the board. He tells them that rehabilitation is just a fancy word and that he truly regrets the choices of his past. Unlike his previous hearings where he put on an act, this time he speaks from the heart. His parole is finally granted. Red is released into the same world that once terrified Brooks. He takes a job at a grocery store and is assigned to live in the same halfway house room where Brooks had stayed before meeting his tragic end. Life outside isn't easy. Red often feels lost, suffocated by routine and loneliness. He passes by a pawn shop every day, staring at the items in the window. Guns and compasses. A dark thought lingers in his mind. Maybe he should break parole and go back to Shawshank. After all, prison is the only home he has ever known. But then, he remembers the promise he made to Andy. With a compass he buys from the pawn shop, Red sets out on a journey following Andy's instructions. He hitchhikes to Buxton, Maine, and after searching for hours, he finds it. The stone wall Andy described so long ago. There, under a black volcanic rock that looks out of place, he discovers a small box. Inside, he finds a thick stack of cash and a letter from Andy. The letter is simple, but full of hope. Andy tells Red that he needs a man who can get things for a special project of his. And, most importantly, he invites Red to join him. For the first time in years, Red feels something new, freedom. Without hesitation, he violates parole and leaves the halfway house behind. He knows no one will waste time chasing after an old ex-con. With nothing but faith in his friend's words, he boards a bus to Fort Hancock, Texas, then crosses into Mexico. And there, on a sunlit beach in Zihuatanejo, Red finally sees him, Andy Dufresne. His friend is waiting for him, just as he promised. As Red walks toward him, the endless blue of the Pacific stretches beyond the horizon. And for the first time in his life, Red truly believes in hope.